What's going on, guys? My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and in this episode, I want to talk about ways to craft a good profile page at Udemy. All right, welcome to the Daily Udemy Income Report, the show where I talk about making money on Udemy, walk you through what's working for me, and teach you how to do the same thing. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and today is Thursday, January 31st, last day of the month, 2019. In today's episode, I want to talk about creating a really good profile page on Udemy, why it's important, some tips that you should look at, and things like that. But before we get into that, let's look at yesterday's numbers. So yesterday was the 30th. It was a Wednesday, and we had 28 sales, a really good day, $106.97. That came to $3.82. We don't like to see $3 per course, but this is sort of the high end of that, so that's okay. And in fact, if you look at other days where we had close to the same, so here was 29, we had 102, here's 22, we had 106, 32, well, let's not look at that, 20, 72. So all in all, a pretty good day, especially towards the end of the month like that. Had a couple of refunds, so $128. Now, normally, like I've said always, refunds are usually between $100 and $120 a month. We've gone a little bit over that, but that's because if you remember back several episodes, we had that crazy course that was bought for $26, so my commission was $13, and I was like, oh yeah, that person's definitely going to refund as soon as they figure out what happened, because you can get any course on Udemy for $10. And of course they did, so that $13 is definitely weighing in on that and making this look a little bit bigger. But otherwise, it's absolutely in the range that we usually see monthly, so that's pretty good. 10 reviews, had some good ones. We'll take a look at those in just a minute. So month to date, $2,263.65. The month is ending strong. It's really nice to see that. Courses sold 593, 229 monthly reviews. Promotional activity stayed the same. We haven't sent out a promo email in a while, so that's normal. Total enrollments, 112,977. And my average rating has dropped again, 0.1 down to 4.49. So it's frustrating to see, but what are you going to do? So now taking a quick look at my Udemy profile page, and we're going to talk about this whole thing in a little bit, but just right now, udemy.com/user/John Elder 3. And we have 46,122 students, 37 courses, and 2,566 reviews. The big thing to note is that our Postgres database course that was the best-selling course in its category is no longer the best-selling course. But if we come down here, these two used to be the highest rated, especially this one. Take a look at this Django course used to be the highest rated up until about a week or so ago. But now, if we go to the next page, boom, this Django course is the highest rated starting this morning. So that's really fun. This one has 301 reviews, 4.7. So this is sort of one of my most popular Django courses. So it's nice to see that it's the highest rated. And this one and the old one that was the highest rated often sort of flip back and forth as being the highest rated. So that is very, very cool to see. And we're happy to see that. The Steemit course is still highest rated, but we don't really care about that. And then also the SQL course has continued to maintain its highest rated badge. So that is fantastic as well. And great to see that. Also, this research poster one is highest rated, but again, we don't care about that because we hardly ever get any sales. So very quickly, looking at the reviews from yesterday, we have 5 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 4.5 stars, 5 stars. Hi, John. It was a great course. I loved it a lot. See you for another course. Thank you. It's a good review. Thank you very much. 4 stars, 5 stars, 4.5 stars. 5 stars, just starting with the course, but the pace is good for someone coming back to Django after a bit of a break. My only slight criticism is that the instructor has the habit of clearing the screen rather quickly, so there can be some blink and you've missed at moments when trying to follow along. I move fast, but it's a video. You can pause it and rewatch it as much as you want, so whatever. It's a 5-star review, though, so we'll take it. And finally, 5 stars. So all in all, pretty good reviews yesterday. Nice numbers. Lots of 5 stars, some nice things said, sort of, along the way, so that's cool. So for the rest of this episode, I want to talk about your Udemy profile page. So what should you put on your profile page? Why is it important? Why do we even care? Well, this is important because just one reason, people will come here and read this, so it should be good. But another thing is this little snippet here shows up on the landing pages of all your courses. So if we head over here to, let's just see, can we course content? No, let's go. Let's just do it this way. Let's just grab a course. Let's go to that to-do app course that just became the highest rated. And we go to course landing page and then preview the course landing page. So this is the course landing page, right? There's our nice little badge. Love it. But down here, where did it go? Right here, about the instructor, this comes straight from your profile page. So, and people will see this and it's important and they'll read this. And so you should do a little bit of work to try and make it really good. So how do you do that? Let's check this out. Frequently bought together. Only one of my other courses showing up. Interesting. Cool review. So anyway, what should you put in your profile page? Well, first of all, if you have any like achievements in your life, if you've ever won an award, if you've ever been named the top something, definitely put that here. You want to really brag on this page, even though it's stupid to brag about yourself. In this circumstance, you should, because people want to learn from an authority. So you want to try to position yourself as an authority. And it's okay if you haven't been, given an award, or if you're not an authority in your field. We can still tap dance around that and make you sound good. But that's what you want to do. You want to make yourself sound like an authority in your field, so that, these people think, oh, this guy knows something, I should take his course. But at the same time, it's not terribly important if you haven't done anything noteworthy. You can still just talk about your experience. I spent 15 years in such and such field, and I, learned all this stuff about this, and now I'm going to show you in my course. Whatever you can do, do something like that. Now, I have here, John graduated with honors with a degree in economics from Washington University in St. Louis, where he was an art science scholar. That sounds pretty good. It has nothing to do with any of my courses. I didn't study computer science in college. I'm completely self-taught. So like getting a degree in economics doesn't make me a good programming instructor, but it still sounds good. So even if it doesn't have anything to do with what you're teaching and it sounds good, throw it in there. You see, just read through mine. John Elder is a pioneer in web development who created one of the first internet advertising networks back in 1997. He sold it to a publicly traded company at the height of the dot-com boom, and then went on to create the best-selling Submission Spider search engine submission software that's been used by over 3 million people, individuals, and small businesses in over 45 countries. Today, he teaches web development courses at Codemy.com, Codemy, I guess, the online course, or the online code school he founded. John's graduated with honors from degree in WashU, blah, blah, blah. So, it's short, it's to the point, it sort of paints me as an authority, shows some of my accomplishments, and it's generally works pretty good. So aim for something like that. But most importantly, what you really want to do, and the number one tip that I have for you, is to research your competition. Go into the category where your courses are going to sell. Look at all of the instructors on the first page of the search results, right? There's going to be 10 or 15 courses listed in the first page or two. Look at the instructor bio for everybody, every instructor for every one of those courses, and see what they've done, right? You're going to start to see themes. They all say a certain sort of thing. Put that thing in yours too. They all, you'll see themes. You'll connect some dots, and you'll sort of know what yours should be like. Some of them will be, they might all be very long. This is a pretty short one, right? They might all be very long. Well, then you do one that's very long, right? They all may be, I cannot talk today. It's Thursday. Tired. They all might have very short ones. Make yours very short. Just try and mimic what the best sellers in your category are doing as much as you can. So that's sort of my big tip as far as the text goes. Now the image should be a good image. It should clearly show your face. I've got sunglasses and a hat on, so it's not really showing my face, but I think this is a good picture. This is me at Valley of Fire, which is about half hour out of Vegas. It is the most beautiful place you'll ever see. The mountains are bright, bright red and orange, and it's just amazing. And I climbed up on top of a mountain. It took me half a day to get up there, and I took this picture, and the blue sky behind contrasting with the red mountain. It's just a really cool picture. And even though it's small and you can't really make out much details, you sort of can, and it seems cool. But what you want more than anything is a happy, smiling face. You want to be smiling and, look friendly. You don't want to be like a lot of people I see this, they make it like a LinkedIn profile picture. Like if you're trying to get a job, very wearing a suit and a tie and very stern looking and professional. That's not what you want. You want to be friendly. You want to be approachable. You want to be, happy, smiling, nice guy or girl because people pick up on that. And like we've seen, this thing shows up on every profile page of all your courses. So, use it to brand yourself as well. Make it notable so that when people see it, they remember, oh yeah, that's that guy. I took one of his courses once. I remember him, you know, I'm going to take another one, something like that. So that's really the big thing. Now here you can put your social media. I recommend that you do that. And the big thing here is these numbers. These are important, beyond your control, sort of, but you really want the highest numbers possible. Most students, most courses, most reviews that you can get. But again, that's just a matter of time. That'll come with time. Nothing you can do on day one to to change that. So happy smiling face, put notable things that you've done or achieved in here. If you don't have any notable things, that's fine too. Just talk about your experience. Why are you qualified to teach this thing? Explain that. Tell them why. And that's good enough. Even if it's just, I had to learn how to do this on my own, and the process of learning really affected me, and now I want to pass on the stuff that I learned. If that's all it is, say that. That sounds good. That's down to earth. That's interesting. That'll work fine there. If you're the #1 best-selling author of some book in your field that you're now teaching, put that in there. I actually am that, but I didn't put that in there for some reason. I need to update this. But really, that's all there is to that. So that's it for today's report. If you like this episode, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and check out CourseTherapy.com for more tips, tricks, and online course awesomeness. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning.